Good evening. Salutations. Guten Tag. What's going on, everybody? And I would like to welcome you to the pilot episode of the Unapologetic Mic Check. Here with the Unapologetic Mic Check, it's literally what it says in the title. Here I'm going to be unapologetic. Nothing is safe. Nothing is off limits. And I hope y'all enjoy the ride, because trust me, it's going to be a ride. I'm going to ruffle feathers. I'm probably going to offend a couple people. I'm going to probably strike a couple nerves. But then again, those of you who know me know I don't give a damn. So, without further ado, welcome and let's get into it. Also, shouts out to INR Studios. Robbie, you a goat. You a goat. Definitely a goat. I've known Rob, what we going on? 3.5 years? Yeah, about 3 years. It's crazy though, because I remember you from way back in the day. Like, we never used to chill, but I'm pretty sure we crossed paths. But anyway, this man right here, you want to come and record, this is the place you need to be. He's got an A studio. He's got a B studio. He has a little sound stage. He got drums. He got the guitar. He got beat machines. Whatever your poison is, he got it for you. He's like the Collector. Marvel reference. Anyway, so my first topic today is just going to be, it's going to be light. I'm not going to rant. I'm not going to ramble. I'm not going to dry y'all out. But my first topic is adulting. Adulting. And it's not your typical like, I got bills and I got responsibilities. I'm talking about the adulting where you can't be like a kid and tell somebody, hey, look, I don't like you, and punch them in the face, and then, you know what I mean, there not be no repercussions, you know what I mean, besides probably getting like suspended or getting your ass whooped. As an adult, you got to learn how to put on a brave face, dampen emotions, and just go on about your day. But a lot of us like to say, we just big ass kids. Well, yeah, we are, because I know a lot of times there's people who want to grab somebody by the throat and just shake them like a rag doll, and they gotta bite their lip, and they just gotta keep going. And my biggest pet peeve and my biggest I hate adulting moment is when I gotta drive. I'm not an aggressive driver. I do have road rage though, but it's for aggressive drivers. Not even people who can't drive, just aggressive drivers. Idiotic aggressive drivers. Like people who try to jump a traffic line by riding a turning lane and then cutting in front of everybody at the end of the line, like at the beginning of the line. Like you just really think it's sweet, like you just gonna ride right by me while everybody's waiting in line. It's almost like kindergarten when somebody's standing in line and they cut in front of you. But here, it's metal and a combustion engine, and catastrophe could happen at any second because you want to ride down the open turning lane at like 70 an hour on 26th Avenue because you don't want to wait in the line to get on the highway during rush hour, I might add. That's when I lose my shit. That's when I start getting real angry. And it starts making me reflect on things like, I really do hate adulting. Like, I can't do some of the things I did as a kid to express my distaste in people because it's frowned upon. But I mean, who really doesn't feel like a kid ready to throw a temper tantrum? Now, how adults deal with adulting? A glass of wine, a shot of whiskey, a beer, a joint, video games, like a punching bag. But I mean, really, all we really want to do is throw a temper tantrum. Like, we really just want to throw a temper tantrum and fist fight somebody. I mean, it may sound violent, it may sound childish, but it's the truth. And if you tell me that you don't feel that way, use a damn lie. Because I know you do. I know you do. You can't be an adult in this world and not be filthy rich and have your own plane or anything like that. And even those bastards be wanting to punch on somebody. And I mean, some of them do get away with it. But if you tell me that you don't feel like a little kid that's ready to lash out every day you get up, you's a liar. And your mom need to be smacked. Because it's adulting really does suck. I mean, sure, we get to stay up late. You know what I mean? We get to do virtually almost anything we want within the parameters of the law of the land. However, as a child, yeah, you may not get to do what you want, but you don't have to worry about a whole bunch of remedial people who are your age or older walking around or driving around making the world a not better place. You know what I mean? With the stupid things like something as light as, just road rage or, traffic infractions. Or something serious like um people on the job. This is in positions of power or just fellow coworkers. Like you got people who play favoritism, or you got people who want to show up to work late, and then you know what I mean. Now all of a sudden we have to have like 3 meetings a month because you want to clock in 20 minutes late and you live around the corner, bruh. I mean, like I live in West Philly. If I'm able to get my black skinny ass up, drive through West Philly, hop on 76, sit in traffic, and still get to the job like 10 minutes early, and you telling me you can't get up to get in the job on time, and now you got the director or the supervisors looking at us like, you know, wasting my time now. Now I got to fill out paperwork. Now I got to sign this. Now I got to sign that. You know what I mean? Now they clocking my time card. Like, so even if I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, finesse a couple a couple minutes, you know, out of the time clock, now I can't even do that. Like you done messed it up for everybody. Or, something as simple as when you go out in public and people are just extremely loud for no reason. Like, why are you this loud outside a 5-star restaurant? I get it. It's a good night. You know what I mean? Quarantine is over. The pandemic is virtually over. Sark mark. Um, but like, why are y'all running down the street so damn loud? If it ain't college frat kids, it's trust fund babies, and if it ain't trust fund babies, it's young ruffians on the dirt bikes or just on the bus or the subway. You loud for no reason. You're obnoxious for no reason. And then they have no regard for if there are children around, you know what I mean? Like, or if there are like senior citizens who just want to walk with their loved ones, you acting stupid outside for no reason. Adulting is a huge pain in the ass. Like big time. However, it has its upsides. You know what I mean? I know I've addressed them, but look at it this way. Kid can't just hop in the car and dip off when they upset. They gotta take their ass to their room. And I better not hear you air punching either. You better not rumble under your breath. None of that. As an adult, yeah, you get to do that. You're gonna be like, oh, son of a bitch, you get on my damn nerves. I wish I could. You know what I mean? You could do that, and can't nobody say nothing to you unless you're married. And then you know what I mean. You better shut the hell up, or you're going to either sleep on the couch, or the atmosphere is going to be extremely hostile. Passively though, not aggressively, because happy spouse, happy house, or happy wife, happy life, whatever nomenclature you decide you want to use. But it's a it's a hell of a ride being an adult, especially if you don't already have it made. And when I say have it made, I don't mean like, oh yeah, you got money here, you got funds here, you set, you straight. Nah, when I say have it made, I mean like you already got it figured out where you want your future to go. Almost nobody has it made. So adulting pretty much sucks for everyone. I used to hear my sisters and even my aunt like talk about how they couldn't wait to be grown. And 8-year old, 9-year old Mike sitting on the couch playing with his toys like, shit. What you mean you can't wait to did you not just see how your mom or our mom was just talking about how they just got paid and they ain't got no money? Bruh, that means no snacks for us. You know what I'm saying? That's no Dave and Buster's. That's no ice cream. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she just got paid, and the same day the bread is gone. Like, nah, fam. Like, I'm gonna be happy being a kid right now. Cause guess what I get to do when she's complaining about how she ain't got no bread? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go outside. I'm gonna chug this Sunny D. I'm gonna go outside and meet with my boys. Like, as an adult, you can't be like, yeah, man. You know what? Things messed up out here. You know what I mean? I ain't got no bread. Like, I just got paid, and my money's already gone. Yeah, you know what though? I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the E-way and meet up with my mans and them. What, boy? No, it don't work like that. There ain't no gas in the whip. You would have had gas in the whip, but you had to pay the bills. So, I mean, no one has a definitive idea of what they're gonna be doing, especially in their 20s. I mean, this generation now that's in their 20s, they gotta be some of the most forward thinking adults I've ever met. Like, bruh, at 20, I was not thinking like, you know what, I'm about to start my own business up. People cashing out on houses and brand new wheels. I'm like, huh. I guess our generation didn't screw it up, huh, Rob? We got something right. Cause the people behind us are like, yeah, you know what? We saw how you were struggling. Go ahead and start this business up. Go ahead and holler at me when you need some help. Like, it's adulting. It it's it's probably one of the biggest mysteries of the universe. It shouldn't be so complex, but when you break it down, it's horrible. Why do you think no scientist or anybody was ever like had a theory on adulthood? There's no theory on adulthood. You can sit and have books about child behavior and everything else, and that shit be like 100% accurate. Yo, there's so many different books about adults and their mental state and their behaviors, and then there's so many different theories and rebuttals. Like,
Bruh.
I don't know, I don't know anything more complicated than adulting, honestly. Um, I know I'm supposed to be unapologetic, but I mean, like, let's be honest here. Like, every adult's unapologetic when they talking about adulting. Like, there ain't nobody about to get offended. Like, I ain't gonna ruffle nobody's feathers because adulting is bullshit. It is. It has, and I know I'm not the only one who does this. Like, I'll be driving home, man, and I'm like, you know what? I really wish I could trade places with my kid, like right now. Like, and at 8, that's probably when I remember my childhood the most. Damn right, I wish I could. Like, if I could switch places with Andrea and go back to being 8, oh man, what? Yo, yeah, that was the year for me. At 8 years old, that was the year for me. Like, it was pretty dope. But 33, my knee buckles when it's about to rain. Every time I drive my car, I hear a noise and I'm like, oh God, no. Like, sweet Jesus, no. Please tell me it's not what I think it is. Like, riding on the highway today and I smelled like oil burning. Now, mind you, my car only has 85,000 miles on it. It's a 2010. Very well kept car, but you smell, you like, you ever turn the radio down to smell? Try to pinpoint where a smell is? Like, I'm jamming. And then I'm like, and it's some dude in a car that's like 5 years old, burning oil out of the car. I was like, whew. Oh God, it's not my car's head gaskets that's about to blow. Like, when you're an adult, it completely blows your whole perception of life out of water. There is never any predictability with being an adult. Adulting is the most complex equation problem process that you'll ever go through. Ask a 70-year-old person. They'll be like, adult ain't all it's cracked up to be. It's bullshit if you ask me. Like, no adult's gonna be like, yeah, man, it's a gas. Because it's not. It's not. It really isn't. Anywho, it was it was a it's kind of funny because I really had no real idea what I was going to talk about, and then I was driving home and somebody did something stupid and I almost snapped, and I was like, yo, adults are fucking idiots. Like, grown people, y'all, we get to the point where, and it's those people who always said, I can't wait to be a grown up. It's them. It's y'all. Y'all do the dumbest shit ever. You can't wait to be an adult to act like a child again. Like, well, I don't get it. I don't get what the point is. Like, what did you expect? Like, what kind of propaganda did you get a hold of when you were a child that made you go, hey, I got a good idea. Like, I know what I want to be when I grow up, a grown up. Okay, asshole. Like, everybody's going to be a grown up when they grow up, but like, you say you can't wait to be an adult, but why? I never heard anyone give an explanation on why they wanted to be an adult. Ever. Never. God rest her soul. My sister never explained why she wanted to be an adult. Ever. I used to just sit and watch her and my mom go at it, and then she'd storm off, and I can't wait till I'm 18. God, I've heard that so much. I'd be rich right now. Why do you want to be? Why can't you wait till you're 18? Because in my mind, I'm like, okay, so I know what the age is to drink. It's 21. You still got 3 years to go. You're 18. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't have your license. You can't really get into any clubs. Why do you want to be 18? Because legally you're considered an adult, but a lot of people still be living with their parents. So you're still a teenager. You're not an adult yet. You're still a teenager. You still depend on other people. And for those people who were like 18, 19, the select few of you who got your own crib or whatever the case may be, kudos to you. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the rest of y'all, myself included. However, I never said I wanted to be grown. I still don't want to be grown. But y'all never really have a game plan as to why you want to be an adult. It's like you're foreshadowing how much of a ungrateful little bastard you're going to be as an adult. How much of an a-hole you're going to be as an adult. The amount of times you bitch, moan, and complain about wanting to be an adult, and then you become an adult, and it's just like, so, what's up? We're adults now. Like, what are you doing? Well, you know, shit, man. I'm still at the homestead. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. Girl, I'm still dealing with so and so's dumbass. Is that right? Well, what you doing, man? Well, you know, shit. Look, I'm about to get this degree real quick. Um, Definitely trying to get my own crib. Like, things that you should be thinking about while you bitching and complaining about being an adult, you're not thinking about. You thinking about how your mom or your dad done pissed you off. You thinking about how you're tired of school. And you never pay attention to the adults that you live with. They hate their lives. Like, what are you so in a rush to be an adult for? If your reasoning is to not be like your parents, then I mean, I get that's valid. That's valid, but you gotta follow that with something. Don't just be like, oh, I'm sick of it here. I can't wait till I'm 18. What, you gonna join the army? Do you have an idea what you gonna do? Do you even know what you gonna go to college for? Are you sure you're going to get a job for that degree? Like, shit that you should be thinking about, you're not thinking about. You just bitching and moaning and complaining, and then you become an adult and you do stupid shit like drive aggressively on the highway or walk into a very peaceful area where people are gathered and you start making a whole bunch of noise with your ragtag rapscallion friends. Like, it's like, that's why adulting sucks, because you get to sit back and deal with your own shit. And then you got to deal with other adults in their shit. Adulting is not the greatest thing in the world, kids. It's like how Adam Sandler gripped the fat boy face up in Billy Madison when he was like, he said, "Gee, Billy, I can't wait till I get to high school." And Billy turned to him and was like, "For the love of God, stay here as long as you can. Cherish it." He shook the shit out of that little boy's face. Right. The boy he had to go like this, like, whew. That's real. Like, kids, seriously, I tell my daughter this all the time. Enjoy being a kid, yo. For real. Like, get your ass whipped for doing something you ain't supposed to do. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, us parents, we just gonna be like, all right, you learned your lesson. Boom. You do anything as an adult, the only person you got to answer to is the law. Like, and the law is not lenient at all. You do some shit, you're liable to end up in handcuffs or dead or a multitude of things. It ain't gonna be like your parents. When you get in trouble, you're grounded. Give me your keys. Give me your credit card. For those of us who had credit cards, shit, mine was, give me your Game Boy. And that was at like 16, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoy being a kid, because adulting is absolute and utter trash. The one benefit of being an adult is we have resources available to us where we can make positive change and instill growth in y'all. The only people I'm not going to be unapologetic to is the children. But the rest of y'all, I don't care if I make y'all mad. I don't care if y'all like this episode or the next episode or the next 5. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because there's a multitude of things that need to be covered and talked about, and I want to give it in an unfiltered, unadulterated, blunt fashion. I want to bring it straight to you, no chase, no sticks, no stems, no seeds. Just straight gas. And if you can't handle it, fine. I know it ain't for you, but if you can, stay tuned. Stay tuned for our next guest. She is a DEI coordinator. Our next episode is going to be about diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's my time for now. Love your life fully and live your life full of love. I'm your boy Mike. Get with me.